So we are thinking about the problem about, the culture of the farmers is sometimes hard. They don't really want to get taught. Like they already know what to do, especially, like our age, who's going to tell them? Then finance. And then, they want to see short-term finance. They don't want to see long-term, So the idea here is to create a biodiversity credits and carbon and climate credits. So basically, you would reward farmers by conserving the land and using the best practices. But one of the things that we will agree that is what is the ultimate source of truth. And, no one believes anyone. So we thought that, it would be like a consortium of, 6, 7, 8 NGOs, civil societies who would all agree with the same version and would be like, okay, that's what, you need to do. Then, there would be like an AI tool, that would match, the conditions of the land with what actually, the AI tool and what the civil society would say. So farmers could go and, check what they actually have to do. And, they would basically get rewarded. That's what the carbon market is doing. That's a biodiversity market. It's just growing now, but it just started now. The reality is that we would need philanthropic funding to launch this initiative because we know that farmers, you also work into the industry. They don't really like to wait for the payment. They're like, yeah, I'm not trusting you. I actually want to see the money now if you want me to implement. So we would use philanthropic money to, be the first loss or, be the buyer last resort if, the farmer wasn't producing and wasn't delivering as he expected. And if it works, you basically be paying with private sector money, which is interested in these markets. What we found out is, you would have like higher, potentially in the long term, the roadmap is that you would have like higher education on farmers. They would be more committed. They would make more money. They would have higher yields. As we know that, conserving lands are just one of the, most important things to be, able to produce more yields. They would be much more resilient to climate and weather events. And then, you would keep going in the years. And then you would have like the 2.0, which stakeholder engagement, which you would introduce, farmers and success stories. So you would create like credibility, which I think was one of the key issues. And then in the future, because you want to have them long term, you would basically build like a government plan that they also like get a tax deduction. If they've been 5 years enrolled through the carbon markets, voluntary because they're voluntary, they would get, state deductions of like where they operate. So like that, you would have them like long term.